What's up, YouTube people? It is Maxine here, and I thought I would finally tell you all the story of what happened with my editing software and all that crap, because as some of you may know, I was having problems getting my editing software to work, and so this is the story of what happened when I took it into Best Buy. So basically, this editing software that I have is Adobe Premiere Elements 11, and I bought it specifically because it not only had a PC disc, but it had a Mac disc. And so I bought this with the whole mindset of knowing that if I was able to upgrade to a Mac, I would still have my editing software and I wouldn't have to start all over again, right? So you'd think that would cover everything, but of course not, because that would be just too simple. So I used it on my PC all the time, my laptop that I had, and it worked just fine. But this summer I bought my Mac, which I needed to do because the laptop that I was using wasn't even mine in the first place. I've been borrowing it just from family because my actual laptop completely crashed about a year ago. It just, for no reason, no sign of anything, just completely like fried, and I couldn't even turn it on. So I was fortunate enough to be able to use this laptop, and so the editing software worked fine on it. You know, of course it's slow and everything because it was an old laptop, but I bought the Mac or MacBook, whatever, and I stuck the editing software in there and everything because I wanted to put it in, make sure it worked, and actually be able to edit on a faster computer. And downloaded it. It seemed like it downloaded fine. Imported the video or the videos from my Canon T3i camera, and I put it in, and it played just fine, but for some reason there was no audio. And it didn't make any sense because on the actual computer itself there's audio, and any other like editing software there was audio. So I was like, okay, I need to take this in, get this figured out. It just doesn't make sense, and I knew it wasn't muted, like physically on the actual computer itself. I knew the video somehow was muted on the editor, if that makes any sense. So I was like, okay, I'll take it into Best Buy. So I brought my laptop in, brought the editor in, all that crap, because I bought the editor from Best Buy. And I get there, and I am standing in line for about 15 minutes before anybody could even talk to me. But here's the thing, I was the first person in line the whole time. Just standing there because they're helping other people, waiting and waiting, and I'm like, okay, you know, you can't expect it to just move quickly because other people have crap that they're going through too with their electronics and things. So I'm just waiting there, and then finally it is my turn. And I get up there and I just explain what's going on, so then that way I'm not just like, I don't know what happened, it doesn't work. Because I don't want to be one of those annoying people where they're like, more information, can you help me out here? I laid it straight out what was wrong with it, and that I couldn't figure out how to fix it, and that I've done all this and it works in all these other places but my editor. And so the guy pulls it up and everything, and he's like, huh, I've never heard of that happening before. So I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. I mean, I don't expect you to know everything. So he's like, let me go ask some more of my Geek Squad people that are in the back. Sure, sounds good. So he goes and he asks them, and he comes back and he goes, apparently this is actually really common and I've just never heard of it. And he says, so basically what they told me that you would need to do is you would need to get rid of the software, like delete it off the computer, and then reinstall it and see if it fixes it. And if not, then I can give you the number to Adobe and you can call them and have them fix it for you, basically. So I was like, oh, okay. And I realized, because this is a whole new thing, I'm such a PC person, I have no idea how my Mac works. It's like, do you know how to uninstall things from this computer? And he pulls it up and he's like, okay, shows me where it's at and everything, tells me, he literally clicks it down, drags it over to the trash can, but will not drop it in the trash can because he tells me this, if I delete it for you and everything, I have to charge you the service fee. So he'll drag it all the way over to the trash can, just not let it go, and then put it back. But if he were to let go of it, all of a sudden he has to charge me. So I'm like, okay. So I go, drag it on over to delete it, right? Just throw it in the trash can, throw it away. And it goes, zoop, back to where it was. So I tried it a couple more times, zoop, back to where it was. So I was like, yeah, I don't think that's how you uninstall it from the computer. It's not deleting. And he tries it for himself and it doesn't work, and he's like, yeah, let me go ask the people in the back. Do you mind if I take your laptop with me? And at this point, I'm just like, I don't care, just fix it. Just fix it for me because you guys can't do anything else for me. And I've been standing here probably for like 15-20 minutes now with this guy trying to help me. And he brings it back and he shows me how to do it and everything. So I was like, okay. And he tells me reinstall it when I get home. So basically, I waited 30 minutes total, like in line and him helping me, for him to tell me to reinstall it, and if it doesn't work, call Adobe because I don't know what the crap I'm doing. Got home, reinstalled it, didn't work. So I'm just like, okay, should I give up? Probably. But that's basically what happened with that, and this video suddenly became all way too long. But it's my second channel, so I don't care. Alright, since this is like over 7 minutes now, that's all. I just wanted to share with you my frustration, and just feel very fortunate that I didn't spend 30 minutes explaining it, like the actual experience that I went through. Okay, that's all for this video, so stay fresh and bye!